Better be safe than be sorry afterwards. Good evening, friends. I am just number 422. The topic in which today I will be delivering my lecturate is one of the major internal security threat for India, that is Naxalism. So Naxalism has derived its name from the Naxalbari village in a district of West Bengal. It was a mass movement of the peasants against the growing atrocities of landlords against them. It was the movement which was launched in the year 1967 by two peoples including Charu Majumdar and Kenu Sangyal. So as of the 2009 report, there are total 220 districts influenced by this, covering 20 states of the India. They are also covering the 90,000 km square area of the country, which corresponds to 40% of total geographical area of the country. Apart from that, they are more placed in the area which is called as Red Corridor and covering the states like West Bengal, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Bihar and some parts of Odisha as well. Now let's talk about that what are the reasons for this movement. So basically the government inefficient in activities like lack of infrastructure in this development, lack of government policies, uneducation, poverty, unemployment and basically the influence of the Maoist countries like China and Nepal. So now let's talk about that what the actions of the government to curb this. So the first phase of Naxalism includes from year 1967 to 2004 and it was the starting of this movement. So it was curbed by the government of India by an operation called Operation Steeplechase. The second phase of Naxalist was quite stronger and it was from 2004 to 2010. As of the raw report, there were total 50,000 armed Naxalists were reported and around 12 to 15,000 people lost their life, which includes civilians, Naxalists and also the security forces. Now friends, let's talk about what were the actions of the government of India against this. So in 2009, an integrated action plan was launched to curb this movement. Let's talk about what could be the way forward and how could this problem be eradicated. So first thing is the language, because friends, these are the tribal peoples and people who are uneducated. So we should find a suitable language and should communicate with them so that we are able to understand their problems. The second could be the welcoming of them into the mainstream society and providing them proper jobs and education so that their upcoming generations could not be affected by these ill effects. The Government of India under its Ministry of Home Affairs is also taking concerned steps like the operation or the mission Samadhan, which welcomes these types of peoples and provides them with certain suitability and education and various other supports. So at last I would like to say that India is a united country and is influenced by unity in diversity. So it is a moral responsibility of all of us to keep this hope alive and work upon it, and the government should also take concerned steps to eradicate these internal security threats because it is a time to compete with the world, not with its own peoples. Thank you. Have a nice day.